Hey guys, AntVenom here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video, and this is week 2 of Recap Sundays. And if you guys haven't checked out already, there was another video that was posted today, because the main complaint that I ended up getting about this series was that it was the only video that I ended up posting up for that Sunday, and I can assure you that this is not going to be the case going forward. I'm always going to have a video, another video go out on Sunday, so be sure to always be on the lookout for that, and this video will always come after that video, so just something that I wanted to note for you guys if you were still concerned about this replacing any Sunday video that I might end up doing. So anyways, the first video that I wanted to talk about today, obviously because I'm not going to talk about my Sunday recap Sundays that I ended up doing last Sunday, I am going to cover 4 Pillar Survival, 4 Pillar Survival episode 23. And this was one of the craziest episodes that I've had yet, that me and Capeman Films have experienced yet. I'm not going to go too deeply into detail about it, but let's just say that we ended up going through the Nether, and you will not believe where our Nether portal popped out on the other side. So be definitely sure to go and check out that video. The second video that I wanted to end up talking about was T3C Parkour episode 5, and this episode kind of struck me a little like, I shouldn't say a little bit weird. The stage is what struck me a little bit weird, because it was considered an extremely hard stage, but I didn't really find too much trouble in it. But then again, I think that's because I was able to figure out the mechanics of the pistons and all that. It ended up, coming to me really easily, but I still ended up having a little bit of difficulty. And so if you guys have been following the T3C Parkour series, I highly recommend you guys check this out, because it was one of the hardest stages yet. I would say it's either it was the hardest stage that I ended up going through, or it was the second hardest stage. I'm not really too sure where exactly I want to put it. The third video that I want to talk about is NBXLite mod. Now, the reason why I reviewed this mod, even though I had reviewed the Nostalgia project a couple of months ago, was because this is an updated version of that. I'm not going to go too deeply into explaining all of the changes, but let's just say it is a very cleaned up version of the Nostalgia project mod, and something I highly recommend you guys check out. And I mean, the one thing that I like pointing out in general with this mod is that it restores mobs to the way they used to be, in that they'll respawn and despawn and all that good stuff. So definitely worth checking out if you have never really been a fan of the 1.8 and higher type, land spawning. The fourth video that I want to talk about is Reliving Minecraft episode 14, and this episode was also very special to me. I mean, just like the 4 Pillar Survival episode, I ended up going into the Nether in this one, but I kind of ended up playing chicken with ghasts, so you can kind of imagine how crazy this episode probably got. And again, I'm not going to go too deeply into describing this episode, because I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but let's just say I think this is probably the most action-packed episode yet. Without a doubt, most action-packed episode, that I've done so far. So definitely be sure to check that out, and the progression of me going through the different versions of Minecraft is going to start to speed up, because in episode 15, I'm going to be on beta 1.0. Chances are I'll be on beta 1.1 in the very next episode, assuming I get my items back in episode 15. I have no idea how that's actually going to end up going down, but we shall see as time ends up passing. The next video that I want to talk about is the Hardcore Ender Dragon mod. This particular video, or rather this particular mod, was really awesome, because I've always considered the Ender Dragon fight to be an extreme disappointment. It's something that I never really ended up liking, because it was just way too simple. It was literally like, dodge him, knocking you 5 blocks back, and don't look at Endermen, And Endermen are easy to kill anyways, because you can attack them at the feet. The Endermen are still just as easy, but given the mechanics of the rest of the fight that have been changed up, it's definitely worth checking out, because it took me like 5 or so tries to actually end up getting through the fight the first time through for the recording. So yeah, definitely check that out, and check out the mod as well. The link is going to be in the description of that video if you want to download the mod. So yeah, and the next video I want to talk about, which was actually posted the very next day. I was actually think it was posted in the same day, but it's my Machinima Appreciation Day video. And the whole reason behind me doing that was just because I've seen so much hate with Machinima, so much hate about Machinima lately, that I was just not something. It's like I don't know. It just struck me the wrong way, because it's not because I work with Machinima that I like them. It's just because I've always had a good experience with them, and I don't really see the hate that's been going on lately. And there might be a lot of you out there who haven't really been seeing the hate. So for those of you you. It's more or less like a thank you video as well, because I kind of went into that. And the next video I ended up posting on the 7th was my the next episode of Seed Showcase, and the submission for the seed was one that a user actually submitted to me via the YouTube messaging system. So yes, I do read some of the seeds that I get out of that, and I thought it was kind of interesting because he spelled Creator wrong, and he purposefully said he knew that Creator was spelled wrong because obviously Big Creator spelled correctly and Big Creator spelled incorrectly are going to generate two different seeds in Minecraft. So I decided to try it with the correct spelling, Crater, and it also spawned a really good seed. So it's kind of like a double seed showcase as well, and that's something I want to get more into the habit of doing because I don't really like showing off one seed in a seed showcase. It just kind of feels like a ripoff of a video. It's like, oh, hey, seed, let's go check that out. Yay. So I really feel like posting two seeds within one seed showcase video is a much better idea, just because you get at least a little bit more for the package of one video, because for me to create a seed showcase video is not really a whole ton of effort. I just like showing you guys all of the key points within the seed itself. So anyways, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about in this video, all the videos that I wanted to end up covering. And another thing that I wanted to note as well, all of these videos, most of these videos rather, were shot in advance because I have been in PAX all weekend. I originally said in my original video that I actually didn't cover in this recap Sundays, is that I was going to PAX for just Friday. Well, I ended up snagging a 3-day ticket, so I went for Saturday and Sunday as well. So yeah, we will be back in full circle on Monday. Actually, you guys haven't really seen a difference at all because I shot all the videos in advance. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about in this video. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. And let me know what you guys have thought about, this being a second video, or a second Sunday video, in the comments in the comment section down below. But yeah, my name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.